Hi everybody, we are at the East Rim Trails today. Just rode the East Rim Trail, the little 2-mile loop. Now we're heading on to Lamb's Loop. Today is Thursday, so I believe we are heading to the left here to ride it clockwise direction. I think this might be my favorite direction. I am on my intense sniper cross-country bike. It is 100 miles of travel. I'm usually on my Sniper T, which is 120, but decided to get the cross-country bike packed up today, which means I am not going to be super sendy on it. I'll be about as sendy as I physically can, which is not very much. But this way starts you off with about 1.5 miles, pretty much downhill right off the rip. And then unfortunately the other way down, or other way, unfortunately coming this way, you have to climb pretty much for the 3 miles on and off the rest of the way, which wouldn't be bad normally, but you are climbing up the back of ramps, so, or jumps if you will, which could be a little bit steeper. Going up the back of a landing is a little bit more challenging than a steady grade. So I think that's why a lot of people like it in the other direction. You kind of have the downhill on and off for 3 miles, and then you just get like the uphill for a 1.5 miles. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Which way's your favorite direction? If you want to see the East Rim Loop as well, check out the last video. You know, in that video I kind of said, which probably wouldn't have been as doable on the East Rim Loop, but I feel like on the Lamb's Loop they really should have just made 2 downhills and 1 uphill. You know, you go downhill the counterclockwise direction and downhill the clockwise direction, and then you meet in the middle and go up. I feel like that would have made a lot of sense. Wouldn't matter what day you were here, you get to do downhill, or you could even do Edson run downhill, have 3 downhills, 1 uphill. It makes sense to me. However, that's not me complaining, because I really love riding here and I think they did a fantastic job. Honestly, we are so lucky in northern Ohio. I mean, when I first started riding, there was Mohican, Vulture's Knob, Medina, and I think that was about it. Now we have so many good options. Let me know how you think I'm doing on this downhill. I'm very curious. You think I'm faster? Do you think I'm going fast and not sending it enough? Or do you think I could send it more if I was just going faster? I don't really know. I'm not really good at jumping. feel like I said this when I was on the Eastern Loop. If there is a jump, I will case it. There's no doubt. Oh, unfortunately, it is fall. Cold weather is here, and the snot rockets are in season. Taste it. Oh, I don't want to get soaking wet. So I just switched over. I was on my 2023 Sniper cross country, and now I'm on a 24, and it's a little bit heavier. I mean, the Sniper cross country 23 had XX1 axis on it, which is ridiculously light, and this has got the GX transmission, so it's about 4 pounds heavier than the bike that I had. However, I am really liking this transmission, just being able to shift whenever and wherever I want. Let's see if I can ride this. Actually, just supposed to, oh gosh. Yeah, maybe with a little bit more speed I wouldn't have chickened out as much. It was hard. There's a little bit of a lip going into that. This one's more doable. I wasn't sure how much traction my rear tire would have on those rocks. It's just not, rocks aren't something I ride all too frequent. Not like that, not slabs, I guess. You know how we don't get to have too many boulders that we ride over. Oh, come on. Oh, it's dab number 3 of the day. I try to keep those to being non-existent, but it is one of those days. Legs are still a little shot from the time trial on Sunday for Northern Ohio Mountain Bike Series. Spin Medina put on an awesome race. It's fantastic. 30 minutes of just all out, hard as you can go. Oh, now we climb. Up and down for 3 miles. See if I can still take a hard line and there we go. Didn't want to take the easy line. All right, 2.8 miles left to go. So if I'm doing my math right, which is very poor assumption that I am, that means we have 2.5, no, we were in 2.7. If the trail's 4.5. Oh, nice little break from the climbing, and then back up we go. Are the markers every 10th mile? I thought they were, but thinking now maybe they're every 0.2. Oh, jeez. Let's see if I can make it up that. Not quite trying to hop over those rock drops. Those look like a good way to just destroy your chain ring, which I have done on one of those. So maybe that's just me learning from experience not to do that. I don't know. I think my favorite direction used to be clockwise, but after riding it a few times, I'm thinking maybe I like counterclockwise. Yeah, I think the markers are every 0.2. I did not see a 2.5 or a 2.7. It's also that time of year when the leaves just kind of blend in with the signs. Or I guess the signs blend in with the leaves. Oh no, I'm wrong. Here's a 2-3. I think we should be nearing the top of the hill. Then we kind of go back down a little bit and then finish going back up. This doesn't quite bring you all the way back up to the bike path. Gets you pretty close. All right, a little bit more down now. Oh, those berms. Hey, you get better at riding berms too. More climbing. I don't know if they blew these trails off or if just that many people ride them. The leaves kind of fall off. It's hard to tell. I mean, I assume they blew it off. It's usually when a bunch of riders ride, it's more likely the leaves would just be patted down on the trail. Way too down there. Slowed down way too much there. Get going fast enough, your brain stops working. All right, I'll warn you this time. It's snot rocket time. Oh. The light started shining in my eyes, couldn't see the trail. Dang sun, keeping us warm and happy. Whole mile left. I always think this section comes sooner. I always think this bridge is like halfway. It's not even close to halfway. 0.8 to go. Or 0.8 in your ride. However you want to look at it. Oh, but boy does this climbing suck up here. What I don't understand is how riding this dual direction doesn't just wear out the lips of the jumps. It's like you're climbing up over jumps and then like pushing into them, like how your rear tire wears out quicker than your front because you're actually driving your bike with that. But like hitting a jump, you're just flowing smoothly off of it. Or like riding up over a jump, you're pulling the dirt for traction and compressing or moving. I don't know. That is my question. I think my official answer, I like this trail better counterclockwise and East Rim Trail clockwise. How's it going?
About that?
Thank you. Have a good ride.
You too.
I think that's about it. Back to the trailhead. Thanks for watching if you made it this far. I hope you like and subscribe.